everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tania, and if you're stopping by for the first Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tania, and if you're stopping by for the first time, then welcome. I hope you'll consider subscribing, hit that bell, all the usuals. And if you're not stopping by for the first time, then thank you so much for your support. I'm going to share today with you my ear game, my ears game. This is something I've been thinking about doing for a little while, and a few people have said yes, they're interested in knowing about it. But I have a few piercings happening on my ears, and this is something that's just come about in the last couple of years. For up until 2018, I only had single piercing, just your standard single middle of the lobe piercings, which I had done when I was probably, I don't know, 8 or 9. I remember specifically going to a jeweler. I remember they put the gun there against my ears and bang, bang. I don't know if it was a jeweler or the chemist, to be honest, but anyway. And I remember it hurting, and I remember it stinging. Mum, then afterwards, you know, we walked up the street and we went and got like a little, I don't know, a little pastry or something as a bit of a reward. And she said, how did it feel? I said, it hurt, Mum. And she said, no, it didn't. And I remember thinking, yeah, it did. But anyway, that's that. So for 45 years, I only had a single piercing. And then in 2018, I decided that I wanted to have more. So at the beginning of 2018, I just had the middle one here, the seconds in both lobes. So not that top one there, just this one here, the second in here, and the second in there. And I felt like such a rebel, let me tell you, getting my seconds done, my second piercings. I felt like such a rebel. I thought, oh my gosh, what's my mum gonna say? And here I am, 45 years old. Anyway, of course, Mum noticed pretty much straight away, because I remember going to see Dad in the nursing home, and I was talking to her, and I think I did this where, you know, I did that sort of thing, forgetting. And she said, did you get another piercing? And I said, oh yeah. She goes, why? I said, just wanted to. She goes, Tania. I said, what? She's like, Mum, I'm 45 years old. It's okay. Seriously? I don't know. Thumbs up if your mum still treats you like a 15-year-old, because, yeah. Anyway, so that's that. And then what did I do? So for a long time, I just had the 2 in both lobes, and I thought I was such a rebel. And then later in 2018, I went to a tattoo piercing place. No, not a tattoo place, just a piercing place, and they sell a lot of other paraphernalia. Anyway, and I had my first Helix done, which is here where this ruby is sitting. And at the time, it's actually not in the position that I'd wanted, because I wanted to have it more internally in the cartridge there, because I wanted to have an earring that just sat in there, in that curve of my ear. And I mean, everyone's ears are different, but that's what I wanted. But anyway, I think the person misunderstood, the woman who did it or the guy, and he put it just a bit low. I can put earrings in there that sort of like act as a creeper and move up. I've done that. So it can be done, but it's not exactly what I wanted. So that was my third, so to speak, piercing. Then a few months later after that, and again, these all happened in the school holidays because I went into the city to get them done with a friend. I had, which other one? This one done. So maybe this one was before that one. I don't remember. But no, I think then this one came next. And I deliberately did not want them at the same height. So this one here on my right ear is higher than the one on my left. And that's another Helix one. At the moment, I have a little pearl in there. And this one, because it's a tad higher, I can wear, you know, these type of earrings where it sort of like follows the shape of the curve of my ear there, just like that. So that's what I did there. Then what did I do after that? Then soon after, and this must have been, by this stage we're in 2019, I went and had my rook done, which is this one here, which is that one just there in this part, this one here, in this part of the cartilage. So I'll move my fingers, but this one here where it's got that little curve. And I wanted that because I intend to wear in there a sleeper with some detail around the edge, or with some jewels or something, or maybe find a piece that's similar to this. Sorry, I got to keep moving my fingers away. But maybe it's got 2 jewels on either end. That's what I was thinking of. So not sure if you can actually see that. But this one gave me so many problems, I swear. This one developed the bubble. So did the 2 Helix ones. Not this one, maybe, I can't remember. I think this one gave me some trouble where it developed that bubble at the back, and then this one in particular was really bad. It was sore and it really developed a big bubble here to the point that it was driving me crazy, and I actually pierced it with a I sterilized a needle on a flame, old school, and I actually pierced it and I squeezed and I squeezed. Let me just say there was a lot of blood, and then of course it formed a scab because anyway, long story short, in 2019, last year, during the middle of the year holidays, or I think it was the September school holidays, I got really sick. I actually got the flu, and I've never had the flu. I had to go to the doctor, and I actually got a course of antibiotics, which I had to take twice. And those antibiotics served two purposes, because while they were helping my chest infection, they actually cleared up that bubble and that infection that was occurring here, because I actually thought I'm going to have to remove this earring and just let it close over and then start all over again. But I didn't want to do that because this one hurt. This one hurt very much. And when I went to have it done, and I went to the same place each time. Well, anyway, so I didn't want to have to go through it again. All the other cartilage ones that I've had done were done with the needle. My first and my seconds were done with the gun. Now that they're not supposed to use the gun anymore. So yes, so this one didn't give me problems so much, but this one did, and that one did there too. So I treated that as much as I could before I ended up taking the antibiotics. I treated that with tea tree oil on a cotton bud, and I'd rub it on every night, every morning. And the tea tree oil dries it up, so then starts to look dry and flaky. And so I'd remove that dry skin, and then it would look a bit just pink and flat, and then for some reason it'd grow back, So yeah, the keloid, they're called, the little keloid bumps or scars. So that was that one. And then the most recent one I had done, which was back in January this year sometime, was no, I had this little top one done up here where the triple crystals are sitting. That was my little third one. This one was an easy one, no problems. I didn't even have problems with the other seconds in my lobes. The lobe piercings tend to heal the best and fastest. And this one was done. I wanted that curated ear look, so I had that third one done, so it looks like a little triangle. So that one was done, but I learned then that the best thing to do, and for anyone else who's interested in getting multiple piercings, what I learned was to go for a titanium post, so a titanium earring, because those don't have any reaction in your ears. All the others were surgical steel, but still bacteria got in or something. I reacted anyway. So this one was, ironically enough, for the simplest piercing that it is, this one cost the most. I ended up paying $60 for this one. These ones were all around about $35, $40, $45. And then, so that was the one I had done sort of, I think it was the end of 2019, beginning of this year sometime. And then the most recent one I had done was my conch in here, which is this one. And I wanted that in there so I could have a nice standout piece that just sits inside that area of my ear like that. And I love it. I've got this little sort of stainless steel crystal crown looking thing. So that's it. So now I am contemplating another piercing. I don't know what it is. You just want more and more. Many people have told me to go for a little nose one, but I'm not sure. I think I've got too much happening on my face. I've got, big brows. I've got big eyes. I've got wrinkles. So I don't know if I should do a nose one. I'm not sure. Part of me wants to do what's this called? Oh, I used to know. What's this called? Oh my gosh, I've forgotten what it's called. I've forgotten what this one's called. Anyway, or I'm thinking of getting this one up here, and I don't know what this part is called, but I'm thinking of two little ones side by side, just in there. I'm really loving the piercing that Amy Elizabeth had done, which is at the top of her ear, up here in the cartilage. So it's two, so that she can actually put a ring in. And so you see the ring that way, and then underneath. I love that idea, but I know that gave her a lot of trouble, so I don't know if I can do that. Or should I do just the two sitting here at the front, just two little ones? But they would be very much covered by my hair most of the time, unless I really pull my hair back or anything to show it off. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to do tongue ring. I'm not going to do lip ring. I did consider belly button ring, but nah, no one's going to see it anyway, so what's the point? And then it's all going to be covered by rolls, so what's the point? Anyway, so that's my ear piercing situation. So this one here is just a cuff that sort of slips on and off, and I love the look of a cuff on the ear like that, and I just love that whole look happening. It's, you know, yeah. People say to me, gosh, you've got so many piercings. I said, yeah, no, I like it. So that's that. And that's that. So they're my, both my ear games. There you go, guys. All right, so let me know if you have multiple piercings. What do you have? Or what would you recommend I get next? Because there will be another one or two. I just don't know what. So that's it, guys. If you haven't already subscribed, I'd love you to subscribe. Thumbs up the video, because that way YouTube knows that we are being watched and we are worthy of being watched and being promoted. So that'd be great if you did that. Take care, everybody. God bless, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.